Let's go.
Alright, starting the stream up right now. Alright, hold this 1 second. Alright, here we go. Alright, man. Salute to Knicks Nation, everybody out there. Special edition live stream. This is the post-up episode 1. CP from Knicks Fan TV. My man JL's from the Nick of Time Show. Special guest, Ryan Saunders, a.k.a. the slickest Nick, a.k.a. Nick Superfan.
Alright, good to meet you, bro.
Yeah, man. So today we're just gonna give you a tour of his Knicks fan, of the Knicks Fan Cave, and then just chop it up on Knicks, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. If you're a die-hard Knicks fan, this is the home for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you don't miss the next episode. This is the #1 show for the fans, by the fans. Make no mistake about it. So, Ryan, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling good.
Where you from? You from Jersey?
I'm originally from Washington Heights.
Heights, okay.
Alright.
We moved over to Jersey when I was about 4 years old, so I claim Jersey. So.
Okay. But you don't claim the Nets?
Yeah,
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Alright, that's what's up.
Never,
Yeah.
never
My
claim the
bad, guys.
Nets.
It's upside down. They're saying in the chat.
What's upside down?
They're saying it's upside down. Got like 3 comments saying it's upside down.
Wait. What's up?
Technical difficulties on Knicks,
like
man.
that sometimes.
It's like that when it's live.
Technical
People
difficulty.
are like Stranger Things. It's upside down.
It wouldn't be
Yeah,
post game.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
be a live stream.
unless you heard CP go
Yeah,
technical
technical
difficulties.
Well, that's what we doing it live. Hold on.
Behind the scenes, what's CP fixing the
coming up
technical
live?
difficulties?
Yeah, it was definitely live, but I guess it was upside down.
Wait, but how's it upside
Oh, that's Dave. Oh, yeah, I know what Dave look like. That's Dave.
Yeah, I'm the mystery Knicks fan team.
Wait, how is it upside down? Was it upside down for you?
Oh, let's see.
Technical difficulties, guys. CP is
Let me
fixing.
see if my mom's just texting me.
Yeah, let's see, man.
Technical difficulties, guys. CP is fixing the live stream. We here with Ryan Saunders.
No, it's not upside down.
Yeah.
How are y'all?
I don't
Yeah,
know
man.
how it was upside down, man. But let's go with
My
it.
bad. I want to make sure. You know,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all saying it's upside down.
Yeah, man. We waiting for Knicks Fan TV to get the stuff
All right, let's go,
situated.
man. Let's go with
We
it. Yeah, we good.
If y'all watching it upside down, just
Upside down? Should I-
No, you good.
just flip your screen or do a handstand, and you
All right,
good.
So yeah, let's take a tour of the crib, man. Let's
All
take a
right.
tour of
This
the
is
crib.
it. This is the spot, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a couple of figurines over here.
Okay.
Some of my favorite players. You know, LJ is my absolute
LJ,
favorite.
salute to
Nick.
LJ, definitely.
We got Marbury. We got Sprewell back there. We got
Oh wow.
Patrick Ewing,
Okay.
Walt
Patton
Frazier.
back here. All
You know
right,
what I mean? Willis Reed. You know what I mean? Everybody's in there. Carmelo, of course.
Carmelo,
Much love to
Anthony.
Carmelo. Much love to
You know what I
Carmelo.
mean?
Yeah.
Should still be in the league, but that's
He
a whole
should
other
still be in the
discussion.
league, man.
You know,
Okay.
we
Come
got-
on,
we got
LeBron,
your
do
good
your
stuff
thing.
down here, too.
Oh
We got
yeah,
your
absolutely.
good stuff down here.
Bobbleheads, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Respect to the Mets.
These are
respect
all
to
from
the
this
Mets.
season.
Okay.
Respect to the orange and blue all day.
What's up with this championship ring here, bro?
So this was actually a stadium giveaway,
Okay.
2012 or 2013, something like that. All this stuff right here is actually stadium giveaways. This pin was a stadium giveaway from the playoffs. This other pin behind here, I think I actually just purchased that on the side. But this little Madison Square Garden duplicate, if you will, that was also a stadium giveaway.
Okay.
At one point, my sister was working for Madison Square Garden, so she got me this little paper holder.
All right.
This was during the renovation and all that, so you know, just little stuff. My little brother picked up some cards for me, so I threw it up here.
Okay.
Greg Anthony.
Greg Anthony.
Salute,
Greg
salute.
Anthony, man.
Who else we got over here? Oh, we got Charles Oakley, sir.
All right.
Salute.
Show the camera. Show the camera. Oh,
Salute,
man.
salute.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Love and hate.
I know it's a love and
polarizing.
hate. It's love and hate. We're
love
gonna
and
talk
hate,
about that. though.
It's
We're
love
gonna
and
talk
hate.
about
Yeah,
that.
we'll definitely get to that.
That's still my guy though. But
Yeah.
I saw Oak
He
just
was
gave
wild.
Carmelo some love a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He did.
was that love though?
I mean,
don't know if
he's-
that was love.
It wasn't hate.
It wasn't hate. I wouldn't call it love.
I mean, from Oak that counts.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact.
Certain family members and uncles, when they don't say I love you, they go,
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah,
And you know that means I love you, right?
Exactly.
All right, man. Well,
All right, you know, we got some autograph pictures over here.
Okay.
We got
All right.
Bernard King. We got the Dikembe Mutombo. People don't even remember that Dikembe suited up in the orange and blue, but he definitely did.
Oh, I definitely remember that because he used to. I mean, when we was getting our bus handled by the Nets, I remember the Kemba.
Yeah.
He was handling,
I
man.
respect him at Mutombo.
And he was waving the finger.
I respect Mutombo as a nigga.
But you know, we got Greg Anthony, we got T-Mac. People don't remember that T-Mac was on the squad too.
Oh, we remember that. Come
Okay,
on.
good. The real ones remember.
I remember
If you know,
T-Mac.
you know. If you don't, now you do.
I feel.
You feel me? So, you know, we got Maurice Cheeks, Derek Harper, Chris Childs, J.R. Smith. This is a infamous photo right here. This is right after he hit the buzzer beater.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? And that's autographed. So, you know, what
That's
else
what's
we got
up.
over here? We got
Yo. So wait, any stories behind these autographs? Like, how did you meet any of these players?
This one, the Quentin Richardson one, was given to me. I went to a suite event, and they had like these little backpacks with little goodies and all that kind of stuff in it. So I got that one from there. The Greg Anthony one right here, I actually saw him at a meet and greet, and I was able to get that autographed. All these other ones was purchased.
Okay.
I purchased this from different various websites, mostly Steiner Sports. Shout out to Steiners. You know,
Shout out.
official. Official.
Sponsor us.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Okay.
But we got more over here. You know, happy birthday, Ryan. Larry Johnson, number 2.
LJ.
Okay.
I actually, so there's a stain on this T-shirt because I got this T-shirt at the game.
Is that LJ's blood?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
You know what it is? It's my soda. I soda on it. But you know, you can't throw that away. It has my name on it. It's autographed.
Yeah. You can't wash
You
it.
can't toss that. Exactly. You can't wash that either. You know what I mean? Willis Reed right here, autographed. This is another event. Knicks game I went to. They gave out a T-shirt. This is John Starks autographed. I was able to meet him.
John Starks.
That's my guy.
That's my guy right there.
Exactly.
We love you, John.
So, you know, we got more in here. This is the jersey spot.
Jersey
Now,
collection,
granted,
okay.
I have probably about 50 to 60 more jerseys
Wow.
packed up in suitcases. I had to make space because it's baseball season, so you know, I had to keep out my Mets jerseys as well.
Dog, do you know how much money we can make on Canal Street?
Nah. You know why? Because Canal Street is bootleg. Everything you see here is official.
Nah,
Oh,
it's real
okay.
Referee with a whistle. You
I was
feel me?
just
I
checking.
paid- listen. Anybody that knows me personally, they'll tell you that I have an obsession with fake jerseys. I hate them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people could pay $200, $300 for these tickets and you come to the arena with a fake jersey.
Facts.
Stop that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop.
I guess I can't come to the arena no more.
We're going to hook you up with some jerseys, man.
Hey, if you come in with a jersey,
I got you, bro.
let-
I got
yes.
you. Because you can't do that. You can't do that.
And we got that on camera. He said he got
Yo,
me.
you mind hitting that like over here? All right. Yo, salute to Knicks Nation once again, man. Had a little technical difficulties earlier. It's all good,
Oh, man.
We over here at Ryan's house, a.k.a. the slickest Nick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Happy out here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining
man.
me.
Absolutely.
But this whole rack right here, this is nothing but authentics. All the swingmans and everything
All
else is packed up.
Okay.
Everything right here is authentic. Some of these are autographed.
Oh, we gotta see the
Oh,
autographs.
okay, so we're gonna be here for a while.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
We good,
mean?
man. We good.
Jose Calderon.
Jose Calderon.
Autographs, you know what I mean?
You are a Knicks fan for real.
Yeah. That's not-
You are a Knicks fan.
Tyson Chandler.
All right.
Okay.
Autographed, you know what I mean? This guy, autographed. All right,
Wait. Why is that not on fire?
Autographed.
Why is that not on fire? All right.
Let me tell you a quick story. I had about 5 Porzingis jerseys.
Damn.
Shout out to Knicks Omni-Fan. They had a charity giveaway. where
Yeah,
we
shout out
donated
OnlyFans,
Shout out.
all day.
Shout out Jen
All
and
day.
Jazz.
That's why
Real
people
ones.
much
Yep.
love, nothing but
Word.
love. They had an event where we were giving away gently used Knicks apparel.
Oh.
I remember that,
Gave
yeah.
all of my Porzingis jerseys. Right? The
Okay.
only one I kept was this one because it's autographed. And
Yeah.
I do have another one. We'll get to that later though.
Okay.
All right.
That one's kind of official. You're not really gonna see that.
Oh, all right.
But you know, J.R. Smith autographed.
Yeah.
Earl gang in it.
Iman Shumpert
Shump.
Jump.
autographed. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Pablo.
Pretty. Okay.
You know what
I like fish.
You know what I
No
mean?
doubt. No doubt.
So what else we got? What else we got going on? We got a lot going on, man. I told you we could be here all day with this. Tim
else we
Hardaway
got?
Jr. This is not autographed, but this is Timmy Jr.
Okay.
Authentic.
I mean, I gotta say, all the home whites are always
Are fire.
crispy though.
Are
The
fire.
home
And-
whites are
Yeah,
crispy.
man.
I don't know, like a lot of people out there, you might not know, but it's so hard to get the home jerseys authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They mass produce the away blue jerseys, that's nothing, but the white ones,
Yeah.
that's hard to come by. So
All
if
the
you come
home
by,
ones are hard to come by.
hold on to them. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
Facts.
Do you have any favorites?
Favorites. Of course, my personal favorites is always my customized authentics. 22.
Yeah.
February
You gotta have the
22nd.
first- personal joint.
And let me just say this. Can we please bring back these orange jerseys?
You like the orange?
Oh.
I love
I did like the orange jerseys. I did
These
like
are
the
so
orange.
slept on. Like
Yeah.
this is not even funny. This is an amazing jersey. So remember I was telling you about that Porzingis jersey.
Yeah.
Nobody's even seen this. This came out.
Okay.
This came out his rookie year. I bought this from the NBA store on Fifth Ave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we never wore these while Porzingis was there, but they did make them.
Wow.
And you see, I still got the tags on it.
Yeah.
Don't even take the tags off.
Yeah. Still got the
Just
tags,
like
fresh
Russell,
tag.
You feel me?
I mean, listen, we you know how we feel about Porzingis, but that's
Yeah,
exclusive
but
right
it's
there.
an
That's
exclusive
exclusive.
jersey.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not a Porzingis fan anymore at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
But that jersey,
That's exclusive.
as a
That's
Knicks
fine.
fan,
That's
you gotta
fine.
have that on the stat.
That's
You know
fine.
what I mean?
That's fine.
Will there be a time when that jersey will be accepted back into Knicks
Absolutely
Nation?
not.
Nah,
never.
no,
Ever.
no.
I just had to ask a
Never,
hypothetical. I had to ask a hypothetical.
Never. Never. I understand. I respect the question, but never. He's done. He's done. I can't wait. I think he's coming back in November. With
November
Dallas.
14th.
November
I
14th.
cannot wait. 'Cause it's over for him. That's why I hate this. That's
All
all
right,
right,
well,
though.
okay, yeah, you got a bevy of the orange ones. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
an
got
autograph
that.
one right there.
This is another good one.
True warrior, come on.
Okay.
That's
Oh, man.
fire.
Okay.
That's fire.
That
man.
wasn't-
Oh,
True warrior, that's fire.
That
That's
wasn't ready
fire.
for it.
respect for that.
Authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, that's
World-
fire.
if-
Come on.
When the
Everything's
when
backwards.
Adidas when
Come
Adidas had the sponsorship.
Exactly.
That's a world
Exactly.
peace jersey for you. I was reading
Nah, that's all.
these letters backwards.
AKA Ron Artest, for
Facts.
those who are a little unaware.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
making
yeah.
you aware right now.
Nah,
This
that's
is
all.
Ron
That's all.
Artest. Authentic.
That's hard.
Authentic. You feel me?
That's-
Got more Shumpert. This is my favorite Nick. Not my favorite Nick, but
Rayfeld.
one of my favorites. One of a lot of people out there. Y'all probably don't like Raymond Felton.
Two guns.
He did a lot
What?
for us.
Are these? Is this patch still on the new ones?
This is
Yeah.
only from this year.
Yeah.
This,
That's Knicks tape.
yeah, exactly.
That's
the
one
Knicks
Nick
tape.
always Nick.
There you go.
I will say that. I'll say this about Raymond Felton, man. Raymond Felton always seemed to give the Knicks his best. I felt like he was in
Yeah.
the best shape of his life when he was with the
That's the
Knicks.
thing.
That was
is
his
the shape
biggest
it, yeah.
issue.
And he was the most productive when he was with the Knicks. And when he left, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He kind of fell off.
Exactly.
And you know what? In Charlotte too, I feel like he was alright with Charlotte.
I working on connection, dude.
Yeah.
Nah.
But you know the thing is that everybody hated Raymond Felton because he was fat. Let's just be straightforward.
I mean, he like cookies. It's fine.
Let's just keep
He's
it a buck.
overweight, but that's my guy, and he did a lot of work. And if it wasn't for his participation, Amari wouldn't have had that record.
Facts.
As far as dropping 30 plus points for 30 plus games. Like,
That's fair.
Raymond Felton was a huge part of that. So we have to give props to Raymond
That's fair.
Felton.
Yeah.
I don't care if he was 310 pounds. He put in work.
Yeah.
So let's not forget that.
And I like that game when Curry was cooking Raymond Felton
Yeah.
all game, and he came
Yeah.
through with the
Clap
block
back.
at the end.
Yeah.
I like Raymond. He showed the heart rate.
Clap back.
He had to do something.
Exactly.
It was bad for us. It was looking ugly,
Right.
but you know, it's
There,
Steph Curry.
there was an orange joint that you had autographed. We saw that one already?
Oh,
That one right
yeah,
there,
This
yeah.
one's actually John Starks. I met John
Okay.
Starks like 2
Oh,
times.
man.
Yeah.
This is just a blank jersey. This is like an autograph jersey.
Okay.
My intentions were to get this autographed more
By-
than
by
once.
most
You know what I
people,
mean? But
yeah.
you know, I get lazy sometimes. I don't always bring it with me. But
Yeah.
we do have John Starks on here. So we
Okay.
good.
Salute to John Starks.
Salute
to John,
our
man.
guy.
Word.
That's our
Oh my
guy.
God, what else? Oh, this is probably one of my favorites. I just got this back in December. Larry Johnson, authentic. Mitch O'Neal.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Mitch
minute.
O'Neal.
Wait, I think
Wait
these
a
are the
minute.
jerseys we want back, right?
Yes, these are the ones who want the black and the orange
These are
trim.
9/7s.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
baby.
9/7s.
Those are the
Yeah,
ones.
what up?
I mean?
Wow, the captain.
Oh.
The 50th anniversary. Is that the 50th anniversary one?
Absolutely. That's why I got
Yeah.
the gold tag
That's
on it. Y'all
hard.
already
That's
know.
hard.
Y'all already
That's
know.
hard.
So, you know. But I had the pleasure of meeting Larry Johnson a few times. Back in December, there was a charity drive hosted by Anthony MSG.
Oh,
You
word.
know what I mean? And Larry was there.
Nice.
He signed this jersey. He also signed this one as well. He signed both of my jerseys.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
And
It's a
the,
throwback. It's Christmas.
Area Life in the chat said, "Can you remember your first authentic purchase?"
Oh, my first authentic. That's a good question. At this point, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'd really have to sit down and think because there's so many right now.
Yeah.
My first authentic Knicks jersey was probably this one right here. My mama bought me this. Shout out to my mama. I love you, lady.
And I've been Saunders.
Where's she at? Where's this jersey at? Let me find it. It is a custom. It has my name on it. If I can find it, man. There's so many jerseys.
Man, you got so many jerseys you can't.
yeah,
even
man.
find.
Is it in a box?
It might be stored up, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere over there.
9/19.
No, that's how he. Oh yeah, this is another gem though.
Okay. H2O.
That's my dude right there.
H2O.
Autograph.
Okay.
That's my dude.
Authentic.
Now, if you want to give me a jersey, so I don't. If you want to give me a jersey, so I don't feel left out and be like,
Okay.
autograph Houston.
Let me ask you this: how much money you got?
Oh, okay.
You
well,
feel me?
next question.
I get you a jersey, but not this one. You know what I mean? With the tags
With
still
the
on.
tags,
With the tags
I will
still
not
on.
take the tag off, man. I'm from the tag era.
Authenticity stickers for the autographs.
Oh, we gotta zoom in,
You know
man.
what I mean?
You gotta zoom in.
Yeah,
So-
that's hard. That's hard.
There's a lot going on here. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Here goes another authentic y'all forgot about. Stevie Franchise.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
So-
a rarity.
You know
that's
what I
a
mean?
rarity.
He bummed it up for us, but that's a
Oh,
nice
no
jersey. That number 1 is always clean.
So you chose his franchise over Marbury?
There we go. Landry
Ooh.
Fields.
Oh,
Landry
Landry
Fields.
Fields.
Landry
Come on,
Fields
where
with
we
the
at?
autograph.
Wow.
Come on.
Come on.
You know what I mean? It's a
Wow.
lot. It's a
Smoke a
lot.
boo, what's going on? I see you there. There was some.
Which one?
Oh, that,
yeah, you know.
respect to the captain.
All
Started.
right, Cap.
I wore this to a game.
Respect to the captain, man.
That's Ewan's blood right there. That's Ewan's blood.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna call this a gamer.
Exactly. In-game jersey.
You had another New York joint,
Which
the
one?
white one. This one right here.
Oh yeah, this is John Starks.
Ah.
What year was this? 96.
This is 96, 97.
96,
Mitchell
97.
Easy.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the 50th anniversary.
50th anniversary.
Gold tags.
Okay, the
Whenever you see
gold
that
tag.
gold tag, you already
Yeah.
know. You already know.
Yeah,
She's
man.
another classic. You know,
Facts.
a lot
Respect
of
the
people
Starks.
sleeping on this.
Definitely
Respect
respect the
Starks.
Starks, man.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Always
He's
gotta
such a
love the
cool
heart of
dude,
Starks,
yo.
man.
Like Starks is so chill. I met him
Yeah.
a few times, different events and whatnot. Every time, very humble. You know what I mean? He's not afraid to talk to the people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If y'all look behind you, that's one of my favorite posters in the house.
Of course, of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Respect to that.
Definitely.
The 9-8
That's
All-Star
All-Star,
game
yeah.
ticket. I went to
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah.
I was at this game right here.
I was at the
98.
events. But
I was at the Javits Center
Yeah.
too. Damn me up on that.
Oh,
I was at the Javits Center too, man.
Facts.
I was at the jam session at the Javits Center.
Yeah.
That was when they had first introduced two ball.
Yeah.
There was no dunk contest
Nope.
that year.
Nope.
It was two ball because the WNBA had debuted.
Yep.
They were trying to get the unisex events going on.
That's crazy. He was there. We
Oh,
probably bumped into each other.
yeah,
didn't even know,
probably
you know what I mean?
trying to do the dunk contest. They had a little dunk contest
Yeah,
for the
they
kids.
did, Joe. That's
Yeah, man.
crazy. I
Yeah.
forgot all about that.
Oh
Until you
yeah,
said that.
definitely,
What else we
definitely.
got here?
Somebody asked if you got any Mellow jerseys.
Mellow Authentics? Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
Mellow
some
Authentics.
I got you. I got you. With the
Respect
orange
the
one.
co-
You don't
okay,
even- You know what I
okay.
mean?
Authentic.
All Authentics, baby. Like,
All
you know what I mean?
authentic. There you go, Mellow.
I keep the replicas on the stash. I
Okay,
keep those,
okay,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
We just hang up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Authentics,
yeah.
you know what I
You
mean?
fold the replicas up.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Exactly. I don't
Clean
think I
clean
got
up the
a,
house with them or whatever.
Yeah, right. I don't think I got a Mellow autograph though, but we do.
Okay.
have Authentics,
All right,
you know what I
all
mean?
right.
I used to work at the Apple Store on Fifth Avenue,
Okay.
and I had the pleasure. I used to work overnights, and one night it's probably 1 o'clock in the morning. Mellow came through.
Word.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
nothing. You know what I mean? So I got to meet him then as well. Actually, that's like the only time I actually got to meet him. I never got to meet him at a game, but I definitely met him at work one night.
All right.
Wow, random.
That's dope.
That's dope.
dope.
What else?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, the chat was
Oh,
asking about it.
come on.
He should
Let's
still
go,
be in the
man.
The chat was asking about it.
You know what I mean?
Authentic Nick
Definitely should
joint.
still be in the
Authentic Nate.
Authentic
You know what I
Nate
mean?
Robinson.
Killing
Come on.
people in the big three.
Absolutely.
Especially, Big
on.
Baby. Big Baby hurting right now.
Yeah, nice.
Come on, man.
Somebody asked if you were on the Knicks Reddit. Are you on the Knicks Reddit?
I am not.
He's not on Knicks Reddit. How do they find you? But we'll give you your profile later.
You know,
too, but
Instagram, Facebook, the
Yeah.
Slickest Nick 46,
Slickest
Ryan
Nick
Saunders.
46.
I'm here.
Yeah.
okay.
Follow me, add me, whatever y'all gotta do.
Yeah.
The slickest
I do
Knicks
this all
followers,
the time.
man.
Oh, y'all want to know about the Slickest Nick? Here we go.
Oh, there you
Ah.
go. He got
Okay.
personalized
Wow.
jerseys.
'Cause this is-
He got
this is-
baseball jerseys.
Exactly. This
Knicks
is a
baseball
I
jersey?
had custom done by
Wow.
my man Marquito.
Okay.
Over in Queens, he hooked this up for me real quick.
That's hard.
This is an
That's
official
real
cool
hard.
base jersey, stitched in. You know,
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
still cool to do.
How about some kicks? How you doing on the kicks?
Okay, let's go on some kicks. What we got? All right, this whole closet is kicked out.
Word.
We got some tag.
Shout out to Manolo
Okay.
Bouquets and y'all song.
You and
got some
athletics.
tags. You know what I mean? What else we
Oh,
got?
cute.
What else we got? I'm a big LeBron sneaker fan.
Okay.
So any type of sneaker he puts out in our
Yeah.
colorways.
The Cavs colorways, y'all color.
Exactly.
He likes it.
Yeah.
He
The
likes
throwback Cavs.
it. Yeah.
But we don't even mention that. This is just the Knicks color.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I had the pleasure of playing at the Go Blade and Knees.
Whoa.
These are Zooms.
Yeah, the
Oh,
birthday.
the birthday joints.
Birthday joints, yeah.
How much did you drop? How much did you
Bought
drop?
these like probably about 4 or 5 years ago.
No, I'm talking about in the
Nah,
game.
that was,
Oh,
I'm talking about in the game. I'm talking about in the game.
I'm gonna be humble with you.
Humble
I played
30.
twice.
Okay.
I played twice in the Garden. First game, I dropped like 2 points. Had like
That's a strong 2 though.
No, you know what? Let me correct myself. I had 3 points because I hit 3.
Oh,
all right. NBA 3.
NBA.
Respect them.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm lefty.
yeah.
Lady.
Okay,
My
yeah, me
shot
too, me too.
is complete
Just hit the
butter.
Ntilikina 3 and a solid defense. You good.
And I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Grabbed a couple of boards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Made a couple of defensive stops.
All
Yeah.
around game.
Kept
Yeah.
it moving. But it's
Statue,
nothing.
statue.
Yeah.
It's nothing like playing in Madison Square Garden.
Absolutely.
I don't care. If you love basketball and you love to play basketball, there's no place better than to play underneath those lights in Madison Square Garden.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, we're gonna be organizing something for the fans too.
That's a fact.
And Garden as well, man. So
Yeah,
y'all stay
man.
tuned for it. And Ryan, I hope you
Yeah, into the Garden.
join
Look
us,
out for
man.
that.
I'll be right there for you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be dropping a strong 4 points. Watch. Watch. And great
That's
defense.
one.
Okay, phone posits.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
Orange and blue phone posits.
Hold on, what else we got? There you go. That's 2. Yeah. I had to burn twice here somewhere.
Oh, wow.
So nice. He bought them
Just in
twice.
case one got
So-
scuffed.
As you can see, the bottoms, like one of them's yellow, and then one of them's
Yeah.
Okay.
crispy.
Yeah,
You see.
I had
Yeah.
the one pair I was wearing all
You
the
see.
time,
Yeah.
and I had the one pair, you know,
Throw
I
'em
put
in the
them
vault.
on ice.
That's
Yeah,
that's the
I've
New
been-
that's the New York
put it in
way.
the vault. That's
We
the
walking
way.
everywhere. You can't.
put
If
it
you
in
like
the
something, you gotta double up.
in the vault.
Make sure you stay fresh. Mhm.
Sheltos.
Okay.
Oh,
Classics.
Like, you know what I mean?
Classics.
Only reason why I bought these is when the NBA was being sponsored by Adidas.
These, yeah.
You know what I
Mm.
mean? You can never wear Nike products with Adidas.
Adidas,
Nah,
products.
you
yeah.
can't.
That's a
Classics,
technical
classics.
foul.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing in the league and you sponsored by one of the two.
Yeah.
Can't
You know what I mean?
That's-
don't
I even
see
feel
in the
funny
streets
like just
that.
walking to the store with like some Adidas, track pants and some Nike.
And some Air Force
Yeah, I can't
Ones.
do
Stop
it.
doing that. Everybody, listen, stop doing that. Because we judging you. On the low, we judging you. Stop doing that.
No, we
It's
not.
crazy. No, I am.
We do it. We judge you on the high here.
Oh, okay, exactly. I like that. I like that.
We judge you on the highest of highs. Me. All the way up there.
Everybody's on their Puma game.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Puma's coming back.
Okay, Knox.
Back. You know,
Okay, RJ in
Sound like
secret.
RJ's gonna
Okay,
be-
RJ in secret.
I know y'all see that name right there, Clyde.
Okay,
Ah.
shout out to
Clyde
Clyde, man.
faces.
Shout
You
out
know
to
what I mean?
Clyde.
So-
I saw a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Big game is crazy.
Yeah.
Got a lot going on. You know, the ones, Jordan ones.
Oh, yeah, those are. I want those. I think they re-releasing them.
Are they?
I feel like
Because I need to buy a new
them
pair because
yeah.
these are a little beat down.
I feel
Yeah.
like I
Still
seen
fire.
them. Like they coming out soon.
What else we got? Crazy Eights.
Okay, shout out
NYC
to Kobe.
edition.
All
You
right.
know what I mean?
Shout out to
That's what's
Kobe.
up.
Those
These are
are
comfortable as hell.
okay.
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
Extremely comfortable. What else we got? Oh yeah, these are treasures. Rasheed Wallace, Roscoe, Air Force
Oh
One.
yeah. Shout out
Oh,
to Sheed.
beat to the
One of
dome.
my favorite players, definitely.
Forever,
Ball
ever.
don't lie.
Definitely.
But
Ball
on the
don't
lie,
lie,
damn it.
baby.
She showed up at Knicks training camp in sweatpants and walked out with a contract.
Yeah.
Respect to that.
Facts.
Come on,
Facts.
man.
Facts.
Come on, man. Respect to that.
They got some more LeBrons, you know what I mean? More Bronnies.
Oh, those are.
Yeah.
Those are Gal. No, those not.
These
Gal-
are I think they were called the superhero edition or
superhero.
something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I forgot which number. I don't remember the number.
Yeah.
But I know this is like the superhero edition or something like that. Something
Okay.
like that.
All right.
You know what I mean? That's about it. Oh yeah, we got the flight pot. I got a lot of kits.
Yeah,
Hold on,
all
let me
right.
put some of these down.
It'll
I
take
can't
me
hold them
a
all. I can't hold them all. What else we got? All right, so let's go. New school.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Flight posits. Flight posits on.
Let's go old school.
Oh.
Which one? Which
Which
one
I
you
wanna
going
do?
for in the chat? The whites or the blues?
Whites
You
or
know what I mean?
blues. Whites or blues. What you
Home
got?
These are H2Os. This is the
Yeah,
Allen
those are
Houston
the Allen
ones,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Houston. Yeah.
Respect the H2O.
Definitely.
So, you know, we got that. We
Dope,
got the
dope.
Air Max.
Oh, 9/8.
98s.
The 9/8. Fire.
Okay.
Fire.
Ooh.
All day.
Those are fire.
Little
Those
digital,
ones that
right?
just re-released?
Just
Yeah,
re-released.
those are hard.
Just re-released.
Those are hard.
Yeah, man.
Those are hard.
I got the Tims too, but those are in the box. We're not going to waste
Okay. All
time.
right. Somebody in the chat asked about the Mellow 8s. He said you ain't got those.
Y'all, you know what? I love Mello, but I'm
Yeah.
going to keep it real with y'all. We're going to keep it real tonight, baby.
Uh-oh.
Jordan did them dirty.
Mello's sneakers was trash.
Ah.
All of them.
MJ did them dirty.
All of them.
There was
All
no
of
Mellows
them.
that are.
And I don't understand how Mello just let that slide.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you under Jordan brand. That's cool. It's a blessing to be there. But if your sneaker looks like trash, is it really worth it?
Mm.
I never liked any of the Mellows.
Any of them.
You heard that, Zion?
Zion, you gotta stop wearing them. What is he wearing? Those nines? Those gray
Well,
nines?
it's gonna be the Air Zion soon. We'll see what he comes out with.
Your word.
He look crazy too in them Jordans. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just keeping funky. It's not looking good right now. So
Nope.
hopefully Jordan blesses him with something.
Facts.
That's a fact.
You know, we got some jackets in here. We got some. This is my
Yo,
favorite.
yeah, there was one jacket you had with the patches on it. That was crazy.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
This
tough.
is my baby.
Oh yeah.
That's
my
this,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this is the crown jewel right here.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
That's fire, bro.
You know, this is actually a gift from my sister. Shout out to my sister.
Oh
Aisha.
shit, great
Okay.
taste.
Yeah. Well, actually, I asked her for it.
Oh,
She ain't
okay,
know about
okay,
it. You know what I mean? I
okay.
said, yo, hey, hook me up real quick.
46 patch. Come on, man.
Wow.
I got patches you never even seen before. This is hard. Hard.
Let's get the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Knicks along the back.
Knicks
down the
along the
sleeves.
back and round down the
That
sleeve.
jacket's fire, man.
Yes,
Tough.
sir. Yes,
That
sir.
jacket's fire.
Yes, sir. You know, there's more jackets in here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Real quick. This is one of my favorite jackets.
Yeah. That's
Oh
fresh,
yeah,
that's fresh.
this
This
logo.
is my baby.
Yeah,
This is my
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
I forgot which anniversary it was. There was an anniversary where they had all the
Championship.
old- Was it?
Yeah, I think it was the 70s.
And everybody
championship
had
they
this
wore
jacket
those.
on. And
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
all right, I made it. Because I got
Yeah.
on the same jacket they do. Yeah, this is my baby one.
Yeah, the chat was feeling that blue joint. They were feeling the
Blue one,
custom
right?
joint.
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
Let me show you this one too. My little brother caught me this one.
Okay.
The Levi joint.
Denim joint.
How's the stream, guys?
That's
You
dope.
know,
That's dope.
like,
Wonder why the cam is shaking. Stream. Oh, it's because I'm holding my hand. That's why. I
oh,
don't.
this is the dope jacket that we should, I like
Oh, it's like
checks
the
over
shooting
stripes. Yeah, it's definitely the
Okay.
warm-up jacket.
Mhm.
Checks over stripes all day, but Adidas got it right with this warm-up.
Okay.
This is an absolute banger right here.
Get the stripes
That's
on the
nice.
arm.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. Stop. Yeah, that was a nice
Crazy.
little
That's
touch.
nice.
Crazy.
That's nice.
Crazy. One of my favorites.
Shout out to the captain one time. It was my favorite picture of him right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. That's a
Iconic.
classic.
That was a symbolic photo right there.
Don't forget about the pearl, though.
Oh yeah. I got that earlier when we were rummaging through the jerseys. I got the pearl up there, man. I got the pearl up there,
Baby
man.
right there.
And I saw your books out there. Did you ever read When the Garden Was
Was
Eaten?
Eden?
Yeah, I just
Absolutely.
finished that book.
Absolutely. I saw on your page you was
Yeah,
reading that when you was on
yeah,
what was that,
yeah.
China you was
I was
to?
going to Hong Kong,
Hong Kong,
and
yeah.
I didn't finish it. I just
Okay.
finished it this summer.
I didn't finish it either. So
Yeah,
I got
yo,
you.
it's
I got
fine.
you.
It's fine.
I call this the Spike Lee though.
Oh yeah,
This is
that's
definitely
fine.
the
That's fine.
Spike Lee, you know what I mean? I think Mitchell and Ness is going to re-release this at some point.
Okay.
'Cause I saw
Yeah, I feel like I seen Spike wearing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
He wears
yeah,
this all the time.
yeah.
This is definitely Spike Lee right here.
That's dope.
So, you know, right word.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Shout out everybody in the chat.
Word.
Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. My man Ryan with the Man Cave.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, let's chop it up, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna just head out to the living room, just chop it up, take your questions from the chat, chop it up on some Knicks real quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up on the video. Hey, listen, we had a little technical difficulties earlier. When you're going live, you guys know this, man. When you're going live, technical difficulties are always expected. These things happen. You gotta bear with us, man. We always try to, bring excellence to the program. So I think we're back now. Connection's good. You guys always let us know whether the audio's not good, the video's not good, and then we'll try to fix that. How we look, Dave? How we look in the chat? Yeah.
Shout out to Dave.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dave. We got Dave in the building.
Yeah, if you know what Dave look like, there's Dave in there, boy. That boy.
Yeah, Smoking Blue says, are you guys going to cover some of the FIBA World Cup game? The Frank ones, yeah. I mean, the USA ones, I guess we can, but the team is so decimated. We're definitely going to be in on the Frank ones
Yep.
for sure.
Craig want to know, don't you have a ton of hero sneakers as well?
Nah, that's my man's Hoodie Vintage on Instagram.
Shout out Hoodies Vintage, man.
He's a
Shout
hero
out
sneaker guy?
Ewing.
Okay.
He's the Patrick Ewing man, yo. He has
Yeah.
a whole room just
Shout out Hoodies
dedicated
Vintage.
to Patrick Ewing.
And yo, see-
he got
Whoa.
me on that.
We might be there next, man. So shout out
Right.
to Hoodie
That's a
Vintage, man.
fact. That's
Facts.
definitely a fact. Definitely a fact.
We got to show them the tap, bro.
Oh,
We gotta-
yeah,
now that we
absolutely,
here.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
Zoom
man.
in.
This is
Let's
why
zoom
we
in.
came.
I'm not even
Dedication.
front. I ain't put no lotion
Yeah,
on it.
nah, it's
You know
all
what
good,
I mean?
man.
So
Don't
we
worry,
gotta
man.
make sure it's
This is
straight, so yeah.
authentic, man.
Nah, you think you a
This
fan?
is authentic. My man Ryan put it in ink, man. If you ain't
Come
putting
on,
it in ink,
son.
Absolutely.
you're not a real Knicks fan. That's what he just called out everybody in
You
the
think
chat.
you a fan? You're not a fan.
He just said
Nah,
if you didn't
shit,
put it in
nah.
ink,
Where's your Knicks hat?
That's it.
Where's your Knicks hat?
Where's your Knicks
Where?
tattoos, man?
Where is it?
Get your Knicks
Yeah,
tattoos.
man.
I'm
Put
tatted
your ink
up.
where your
I'm
mouth
getting
is.
mine. So if you love tats and you're a diehard Knicks fan, there's no reason for you not to have a Knicks tattoo.
that's
Long
it.
story short.
That's it,
Long story
bro.
short.
This man will never trade his fandom to go to the Lakers.
Nah, absolutely
Never.
not. Absolutely not.
Let's set up.
Not like that.
The,
Yeah, no.
Nah,
Can't
set
do
up
that.
can't do that.
Keep me
My
honest.
tattoo artist is nice, but he's not that nice.
Oh.
I would never allow him to be that nice. You know what I mean? Never happen.
Man, if you can do a Lakers tat, you trash. That's what I'm saying.
Let's post this meet, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, let's post up, man. Where you sit there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we sit? Oh, you got it? Okay, well.
Yeah.
I'll just hold it, whatever. I'll hold
Alright,
it.
man. Dave, how we looking on the video?
Guys are looking good. Let me touch a little bit of this one. Perfect.
Alright.
There you go.
Shout out to the chat, man. There's not a lot of y'all in here, probably because my
Alright,
trash
so,
picture.
Man, all season's over.
Yes, thank God.
Training
This is very
camp
stressful.
is a month away.
Yes.
How did you feel about, whether you want to call it strikeout, whether you want to call it not hitting on our targets? How did you feel about not, hitting on plan A, but going elsewhere? What
It
you
was
think?
stressful. Very stressful, yo. I mean, just as a Knicks fan, we go through a lot of trials and tribulations. And that was just like the tip of the iceberg. It was like, come on, like again, we didn't get Zion.
Yeah.
We didn't get KD. We didn't get Kyrie. We didn't get anybody who we thought we were going to get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But on the bright side, we got some hustlers.
Yeah,
we got
that's
some
what-
real
that's what-
grinders right
yeah,
now.
we
You
got
know
some
what I mean?
dogs.
Right.
I think Julius Randle understands the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton understands the situation. Everybody understands what's going on right now, and they hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's middle of July. They working out with chains.
Yeah.
50-pound chains around.
That's what I like. I like that they're getting the chemistry together. Like you said, we have smarter players. We have players that's going to run through brick walls.
Yep.
High character players.
Yep.
Tough nose to the pavement players. So I like it. I like it. Obviously, I was disappointed that we didn't cash in.
That hurt.
Obviously, after 17-win game season, you wanted something to really perk it up. The media hype. How could you not?
Exactly.
Buy
Exactly.
into it. It was hard not to, but I'm good with where we going. I think at the very least, you have a lot of these guys. You can consider them on a 1-year
Yeah.
rental.
Yeah.
Julius Randle to me is more the player that you want to see. Okay, can he finally find a home with the Knicks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think he can.
I think so.
I think he
I
can.
think so.
I think the biggest word for this season is grit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grit. There's a lot of hunger. There's a lot of attitude. I'm talking old school 90s Knicks basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't come in the paint. If you come in the paint, you're going to get hurt.
Right.
You're going to get hurt. Don't come into the paint. Okay? Okay? We in the weight room
how's
every
the sound?
day.
Everything
That's
good
a
with the
fact.
They're
sound?
saying good. It's a little static, but it might be the fans.
Those,
But they said they hear
You hearing that, man? If you come in the paint,
Okay.
you get in the courtesy elbow
Maybe-
from yours truly.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Maybe cut that. Try to cut that one. Yo, just let us know how the audio is in the chat, cause
They said they can hear you guys clearly, but there's some background noises.
All right.
yeah, it's probably it's the fans. All right.
How's the chat?
Let us know if it's any better now.
Chat, is everything over here good in the chat, man? Noise good?
So we got Randall. I think the only thing you gotta look out for is when you bring in so many guys that's on kind of short-term deals. Obviously, the nature of man. A lot of these guys are gonna be concerned about getting to the next deal.
Oh, yeah,
They want
absolutely.
longevity. They want security for themselves and their families. How do you buy into the team, but at the same time still get yours because you want to showcase yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if you want to get yours, this is the time to prove it.
Yeah.
You got this 1-year, 2-year contract. Bust your ass. Show us that you want to be here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you're looking for longevity, and you see the love that Knicks fans give these players, we
Yeah.
give y'all mad love. We stand behind y'all 100%.
Yeah.
So when you come out here and you play full throttle and you give them everything you got, you're gonna get our respect.
True.
You're gonna get a contract extension. You're gonna find a home. You're good here. You know what I mean?
The only con I'll say for that is when you are on a 1 or 2 year contract, the team basketball thing can get a little iffy.
Can get a little
Yeah.
iffy.
You're trying to
Yeah.
go for your points, but
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know where I'm going to be.
Next
I'm
year.
getting
Yeah.
mine. I'm getting my points. Getting my rebounds.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might tend to be a little selfish, but hopefully these Knicks are playing for each other.
And that's fine. A little selfishness is not bad. Look
Yeah.
at Kobe Bryant, Mr. Never.
if we have a Kobe caliber player,
You know what I mean?
I think that's
So-
one of the areas where we're gonna struggle. Is
What do you mean the Maple Mamba?
Randall will be
Is that
Maple Mamba.
Maple
The
Mamba.
Maple
Maple
Shout
Mamba.
out to RJ.
Yeah, how do you
He's-
feel about RJ? Go ahead.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
His whole stature, his whole demeanor just speaks Knicks legend to me. Like, he's going to be a Knicks legend. I already know it. He's not going nowhere. He's staying here. He's on that same caliber as, like, Willis Reed. He has that same composure and just stature of, yo, I'm here. I'm here to ball. So
I
happy.
think he has a solid foundation to him with his pops being playing professionally
Yep.
at St. John's. He went to St. John's as well. Steve Nash's godfather.
Yep.
So he definitely has that pedigree behind him, a solid family upbringing. He's gonna work hard, and I like what you're hearing from him. Like, he knows he has weaknesses and deficiencies that he's got to work on, but he's coming in with no ego.
Yeah.
He's
That's a
18
fact.
years old. He speaks like he's 25.
That's a fact.
So I like that. I like that
That's a
about
fact.
him, RJ. How about did you watch Iggy at all during the summer league?
Who was that?
Ignate.
Brad
Zeke.
Yeah,
Brad
yeah,
Zeke.
yeah.
Ignatius.
I like him. I
Yeah.
like him. I think he has a lot of character to him. I think he also has some grit to him. He plays hard, so I'm cool. I'd like to see some more.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens this season.
See
But
what
as
happens, yeah.
for right now, he gets the pass. I'm
Yeah,
cool. I'm
yeah.
cool. That was a good pickup.
It's gonna be hard for him to get some minutes. I'll say that.
I was
Yeah,
just
no,
gonna say
absolutely.
that. I was just gonna say that.
Absolutely.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be hard for him to get minutes, but why rush him?
Exactly.
He's a guy, to me, you could even put him in the D League for a little while, G League,
Yep.
because you're still gonna have Morris at the 3, you're gonna have
Yep.
Knox at the 3, you're gonna have to put Bullock in at the 3, or maybe, not have to, but you would figure
That's an
those 3
option.
guys are already. Iggy would have to have a huge preseason leaps and bounds, be
Yeah.
better than Knox.
And I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't
But
necessarily
again, like
see
you said, push come to shove, send him to the G League. Let him
Send him to
grow,
G
yo.
League.
Let
Send
him
him to
grow.
G League,
Because the
yeah.
problem with the Knicks, we get these young players, man, and we get rid of them ASAP. Unfortunately, we didn't get rid of Frank. I'm sorry. Some of y'all gonna hate me for this.
Oh, here comes the hate. Here comes the hate.
Here it
Frank
comes.
should have been in the G
supporter.
League a minute ago.
And
He
you
should've-
said you called us on it.
I called into the show and I told y'all that Frank should be in the G League, and y'all looked at me like I was crazy.
When was this? When was this?
This
When was
might have
this?
been early in the season.
Was this early in the
This
season?
might have been
You know
early in
what?
the
I'm
season.
not gonna lie, it was probably like November-ish.
Yeah,
okay.
It was definitely early in the season.
In our defense, we thought he was actually gonna get
Yeah, I
minutes.
know. Y'all was
Yeah,
fighting for him,
yeah,
man. I was
yeah.
gonna unfollow y'all.
Yeah.
Some of y'all that crazy.
Well, you know what? My thing was, I think last year, especially, was the time to really, whether or not he earned it, was the time to really throw him out there to see what you had.
Exactly.
Because the Moutier experiment, as we see now, was a complete waste of time.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Moutier.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the season, not
Right.
the beginning. But
Yeah.
towards the end of the season, I became a fan of Moutier.
See, I think the whole thing is just so confusing because, to me, I've always said they're not confident in Frank, and that's why they brought Moutier in to begin with.
Yeah, that's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? If
That's
they
a
felt
fact.
Frank was truly the building block at
They-
point guard,
Moutier
they would
would've
have never
never
brought
been
up
there.
Trey Burke. They would have
Yeah.
never brought
Oh,
in
yeah,
Moutier.
Trey, I forgot
The
about Trey.
DSJ trade, maybe they would have went somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I still think they're not even sure what to do with him.
With Frank.
But I felt like last year was the time to like throw him out, throw him against the wall,
But
see
the
what
thing with
sticks.
Frank is like he's not showing that you know what I mean? He's not
He's not
he's
showing
too
that competitive
soft.
spirit.
I hate to say it like that, but that's the only word I can think of. He's too soft right now. He really has to step up. You gotta let his balls drop, start attacking the basket, and start shooting, man. Like, come on.
You see,
like,
I think he's still in that Europe, France
Yeah.
system type basketball. So
Yeah.
that means is can Fizdale and company, what type of system are they gonna throw out there?
but do you
Pressure's
really
on
think
Fizz.
like he's like a central piece right now? You think they focused on Frank, or you think they just?
I don't think they are.
I don't think they focus on
Well,
Frank.
obviously bringing in you paying $10 million, right?
Yeah.
How much paid?
Yeah.
$10 million.
Yeah.
You got DSJ who's ready. He looks like he's
Oh,
ready
yeah,
for
yeah,
a good
yeah.
third
That's
year.
my guy.
I'm
That's
hoping.
my
I'm
guy.
rooting for DSJ,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I'm
my
rooting for
guy.
DSJ. So I don't think Frank is priority. I think he's gonna have to earn his way up the pecking
Absolutely.
order, and we'll see. Like I said, FIBA. I'm gonna be looking to see what he's been doing. I mean, first couple of games he's been okay,
Yeah.
more downs than ups. But the thing with Frank, I think, is defense is solid.
Yeah, that's the only thing though. What else is solid?
Nothing. The
Exactly.
shooting ain't really
It's
there.
suspect.
The shooter ain't really there.
The passing is suspect because you don't know when to pass. You know
He's
what
too
I mean?
timid, Frank. He's still
That-
timid. He's
perfect
too timid.
word, timid.
He's too timid.
Too timid.
I will say this: I feel like Frank needs the right pieces to be a good passer.
Okay.
I feel like feel like when he was playing in FIBA, these little 4 games, he's been passing all right. He's been hitting people on the pick and roll. He's been running the offense pretty well. And I just think he just needs more experienced players who knows how to cut and knows where to go, so he can really showcase his passing. Because that first year when Frank came to the Knicks and he was throwing full court passes between 2 players to hit people in stride for layups, everybody was like, "Oh,
it's gonna be legit.
It's gonna be legit." And he was throwing alley-oops for Zingis. Everybody was like, "Yo, it's gonna be lit." But
is that fan all the way up? Or
Yeah, it's all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah,
but Frank didn't get the touches last season, and I don't know.
Let me
He
tell
didn't
you
get the
this.
love, man. He didn't get the love. He
You
get the
know
love
where
from
the
the
love
coach.
is? I'll tell you where the love is. The love is in the G League.
Throw him in the G League.
I mean, this season it
right.
might be with Alfred,
G-League.
with Alfred Payton and
Like, go to
BSJ
the
here.
G League, bro. Like, I don't see the big deal. That's why the G League is there.
Yeah.
Develop
I-
and grow, bro.
I feel like it should be used in that way, but I also feel like there's a stigma in throwing your top draft pick down to the minor league. I don't know. I just always felt like,
But if
like
you deserve
teams
to be
don't really
thrown
use it like
down,
that.
then you need to be thrown down. I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying. Like, it's not a good look. He's
Yeah.
a top pick.
Right.
He's going to the
Right,
G League.
right.
But if he's not ready, but you see the potential, that's why you drafted him so high.
Yeah.
Let him develop, yo. Send him down there. Let him chill out. Westchester's cool. I go to those games.
Yeah, man, yo.
Westchester is mad cool. Just
Yeah.
go down there and chill out and just grow your game, yo.
At the very least, we need to do him like they did Dotson, where hey, we're having these home games. We know you're not getting tons of minutes.
Throw him
Yeah.
out there.
Go to the G League,
Yeah.
then come back with the team,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just in case we need you.
Right.
Yeah.
At least that
Yeah.
minimum.
Because I would prefer not to get rid of Frank. I like Frank.
Yeah,
I
I
see
love
his
Frank.
potential.
Yeah.
Again, he's just too timid right now. And he has to step up
Gotta
and just
step it up.
play that grown man ball. That's what we need.
How we looking in the chat? What's the chat's comments so far, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Word.
Once again.
Yo.
Hit that thumbs up
Shout
button
out.
for your boys.
Yeah, man.
People wondering who's gonna start at 2.
RJ. I'm going RJ.
RJ?
Yeah, I'm going RJ.
You think who's gonna start at 2?
Who you going?
Ah, man, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't RJ.
I mean, that's not.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying he's going. I'm not
But
saying
who's
he's
going to
not.
back him up? Because you know he's not. It's still early. It's still early. You know what I mean?
We have.
So who's coming off the bench for RJ at 2 spots?
To me, it has to be ISO.
Okay.
To me, ISO has to be your second unit, instant offense from the perimeter,
Yep.
and then you come with either Knox at the 3, you go Portis and Taj. You know,
Yeah, I forgot about
with
Taj,
Alfred
yeah.
as a
Yeah.
backup point.
Yeah.
I think that's your 10-man rotation.
How y'all feel about ISO though? That's my guy.
I love ISO.
I love
That's my
ISO,
guy.
man.
That's my
Yeah.
guy.
ISO was. I felt like ISO was underrated by Knicks fans.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely
But
underrated.
you know what? Let me take that absolutely back. I feel we appreciated him a lot. I don't think he really got the love that he should have at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a difficult situation with ISO, but he's the man, long story short.
Mhm.
I'm happy to have him,
Mhm.
and I hope he stays, and I
Yeah.
hope he grows, and we don't get rid of him. 'Cause
I
that's a
hope
lot of
he-
potential
I
right
hope he
there.
stays, man.
That's a
think
lot of potential right
I
there.
like that instant offense. Guy
Yeah.
off the bench. I think he's a solid bench piece.
That energy.
That Lou Williams role. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you could definitely use that. And like I said, that's my backup.
I think he has the potential to grow out that Lou Williams role, though. Like,
You think
to
he
be
could start?
a
Yeah.
legit starter, yo.
Nah, he
Legit
always
starter,
is.
yo.
I always, yo,
Yeah,
I don't underestimate ISO because, like I keep saying, I did like an episode a while ago that broke down stats. ISO is the only one who actually had like NBA stats, 40% from 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shot
like
the ball well.
45% from the field. Like everybody else on our team, on our squad, don't have NBA shooting guard stats. Everybody else is like, oh, we're still learning.
Right.
But that's
right,
that goes
right.
back to my point with RJ. Why wouldn't? There's no reason for him not to start.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the
Very
other
true.
people can actually.
There's no reason for him not to
No,
start.
there is a reason. It's the reason.
I
it's
understand what
the
you're saying
debate
about
that's been happening
balancing the
all
lineup.
summer.
I understand what you're saying about balancing the lineup, but to me, you gotta let talent prevail.
Absolutely.
You gotta let talent prevail and let him and DSJ figure it out.
That's true. I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I do
that's
wonder
my-
if the organization is happy with ISO's attitude. You know what I mean? Because he has that feistiness to him.
I like that though,
I
man.
love it.
I
As
like
fans,
that.
we love that. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about upper management for the organization.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that could backfire on
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's funny because, like, it sucks when people have that attitude, but it's also you realize that all the greatest players have
that attitude. Absolutely.
So it's like it's a double-edged
He's a
sword.
competitor, man.
It's all about when you let the attitude out. When you're in the early stage like ISO, you gotta tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But once you show people what you're about, let that out. Let it out.
I agree. I feel like when he gets older, and he's
over.
gonna be able to harness it and know when to really bring it out and when to unleash the
You
dragon.
remember the season opener last year against Atlanta?
Yeah.
One man just ran through and
fearless, man. ISO was fearless, man. ISO was fearless.
Like, yo.
That's what exactly Starks like.
Yeah.
Exactly Starks like.
People in my chat are saying we forgetting about Doc.
I'm not forgetting. I love Dotson. You don't like Dotson?
No, I do like him. I'm saying no to forgetting about him.
Yeah, no, it's not about.
It's
I think the camp battle is between those two to who is the first shooting guard off the bench. But knowing Fizdale, he may flip flop it on any given night depending on what he needs. If we need more defensive stops, if we need more offensive
explosiveness,
you know, I could see Fizdale flip flopping. Like I just hope he sticks to a steady.
How you feel about Fizdale?
I always say, you know, last year his coaching style was very weird, erratic. The constant lineup changes. You know, whether you could question whether or not he coached to win certain games, certain game scenarios.
Tim Hardaway guarding the best offensive player in the last seconds of the game.
So, to me, at times it looked like a stealth tank. It looked like a stealth tank. Because it just seemed like training camp extended into the season.
Exactly.
And it just winning wasn't necessarily the priority. It was really just getting the young guys experience and seeing what we had, which is okay. But then it's like we don't really know who you are either. Because there was no identity established. There was, you know, I'm not a basketball coach, but the system, you just didn't see it there on a night in, night out basis.
All we knew is that all the players love Fizdale. You know what I mean? Everybody loves, as far as the players go, they all love Fizdale, which is cool with me because we need a coach that the players are actually going to respond to.
And respect.
That's a fact. We don't need nobody pushing nobody like Joakim Noah and Jeff Hornacek. We don't need that.
Well, I think what we're seeing now is like, look at Tibbs. Tibbs is gone and probably will never be back in the league because I think his style is old school. And even though I had advocated for Van Gundy before Fizz, because I just felt like with the young guys we had, I like that old school style, but it just seems like they're going younger. They're going more with relationships, and letting the analytics and everything else. So
every season is always something different. You know what I mean? And that'll contribute to who's staying, who's going, just based off the chemistry of the NBA itself. You know what I mean? The game changes every season. Every season.
It changes. I feel like we still don't really know who Fizdale is just because his coaching resume is very short.
It is.
Yeah, he's been an assistant coach for a very long time, but as a head coach, he came here with 1.5 years experience at Memphis. That's not that much. You don't really know. A lot of those guys in Memphis were holdovers for Lionel Hollins. That first year, I believe they did make the playoffs on the Fizz. Did they make the Memphis? I don't know.
I don't
Maybe.
think so.
Yeah, don't quote me on that.
Yes,
they did.
Yes,
they did.
Wasn't that the check that for data quote?
Yeah, that's right.
From the
That's
playoffs.
right. They did make the playoffs. They did make the playoffs.
Okay,
And the defense was again highly touted, but again, I don't know if that was the best based on the plays that they had, or that was Fizz's impact. You know what I mean?
What you can say about Fizz is when he was with Memphis, he was forward thinking, and I think he was at that time he was kind of young in the way he was approaching players, and he kind of grew into the guy he is now, where he's trying to manage people's personalities. But before he was ahead of the curve, he's like, yo, Marc Gasol, shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? He's the reason why he was over there at the Raptors. I'm shooting threes now is because thank you, Fizdale, right? The Fizdale, Raptors named Fizdale.
They clashed over.
They clashed over, but at the end of the day, he was right. And he also helped Mike Conley get his game together too. Helped him get to the hole with more ease. So I feel like Fizz has some things that he's good at. He just needs the pieces to showcase that he's
and that's why to close out the question, that's why I'm giving them the 4 years. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's too much turnover, whether it's the roster, front office, coach. We just don't have any continuity in any aspect of the organization. We have to keep the coach, man. There's no player here that's gonna take us to the championship right now. No. Let the coach develop these players. Let him grow with the young guy, grow together. See what the system is gonna be. See what what our attitude is gonna be. See what our aura is gonna be. What we're gonna bring to the Garden. And after the 4 years, and we'll say, okay, move on.
Stay
Didn't
and
work
go.
out. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, my child Wildin say we getting Giannis.
Nah.
What? What chat is that?
I had a question.
People are asking, what do you guys think Julius Randle average points wise?
Oh.
Well, he averaged 21 and 8 last year. 20 and 8 last year.
Yeah.
I would have to say a continuation of it. He's
Exactly.
going to be the number one option.
Hey, that's what I was going
You think
to
he's
say.
gonna go up 20,
I was going to say he's probably going to go up.
22?
Because he's number one right now for
He's
us.
gonna be a
You know
number
what I mean?
one
He's the number one option, so he's definitely going to go up past 21. I'll give him 24. I'm going to give him 24.
Okay.
You feel me?
24. I'll give him
I feel a strong 24. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
If he comes
Yeah,
out every
yeah,
night
yeah.
and do that, cool.
Absolutely,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
But he's definitely number one option, so that average
Yeah.
is definitely going up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 22. I'm gonna say strong 22. 24
Okay.
tops.
Yeah,
24 tops.
24 tops.
But I'm gonna go with 22. And I'm gonna go with 22,
Yeah.
8.5.
8.5.
You know what too? Because you know it's gonna have they're gonna have Randall
Yeah.
in there. He's gonna have to competing with Mitch carving these boys right here. We're gonna be a demon on the boards this
I mean,
year.
I think the high percentage shots he's going to get, to me, where I'm really going to watch him is from the 3-point line.
Okay.
Can he spread the floor
Yeah.
and create that nice spacing with him
That
and
would be
Mitch,
love.
where they're not crowding each other, you know what I mean?
If we can spread the floor
Yeah.
out, come on, stop. Come on.
He shot I believe he shot 34% from 3 last year.
Yeah, I think it was 35. 35
If he
league
can-
average.
If he can up that a little bit, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, and good news is I think he was at 30 or before the year before that, so he's showing progress. The thing about Randall is he's improved every season he's
Every
played.
season. He's improved
So
every season.
he works on his game obviously because he's walking around Instagram with his shirt off with chains on.
Chains.
So,
Like, come on.
so you know he's working hard. He doesn't walk
Right.
around with chains
With
on
chains
his
on
chest.
for no reason.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
no
unless
reason.
you want to flex for the gram. You know how that
That's
goes
true.
nowadays.
But
you know what
I mean, the abs came with the chains.
Nah,
Unless
he's working, man.
Unless the abs came off with the chains, then I think he's working hard.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
That
fact.
next question, Dave.
Who do you guys want to get more minutes, Kadeem Allen or Frank?
I would go with
Frank.
Kadeem Allen.
I'm going Frank.
I'm going
I'm going
Kadeem.
Frank.
Listen, I love Frank. Frank is cool. But bro, you're not showing me nothing. You're not showing me what I need for me to sit here on this show right now and say that he's going to get more minutes than Kadeem Allen.
I feel like with Kadeem, I like Kadeem. He has some good spots coming up from Westchester last year.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't see him getting any better. I just feel like he's
you see
26.
Frank getting better.
Not necessarily, but I feel like I'd rather see if he can. You know, at 19, 20 years.
I don't think we've had enough time to see that.
But see,
though.
at the
He
NBA
played 43 games last though. He only played a half a season.
I agree with you in that he hasn't had enough time, but I don't think they're gonna give him that time. Because NBA is next man up, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You
You,
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
perform, bro.
You
If you're
gotta
gonna suit
perform,
up
bro.
and you're on that court,
Yeah.
you gotta show your ass.
They
and
owe him
go
$6
home.
million next year. Bro.
I agree with you, but you know what it is? Not that Frank is better than Kadeem overall right now.
Yeah.
It's just that we have more money invested in Frank.
And Frank,
So
we
we
gotta
have to see
gotta
what's
get
up.
that.
Yeah. No,
I like
can agree
Kadeem.
on that. I can
I
agree
like
on that.
Kadeem, but I'd rather see what Frank can do first.
I'd like to see Frank in Westchester. That's what I would like to see. That's what I would like to see.
Frank throwing lobs to
Frank, I love you, man. You're great.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Frank
You're very
throwing
cool.
lobs to Wooten. There you go.
Kenny Wooten.
There you go.
I was about to say Tony Wooten. Kenny Wooten.
Those tickets are like $12. That's love.
What we got next?
You might have said this already, Ryan, but I want to hear your starting five.
My starting five.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How we looking on the audio
God.
too? Let us know how we are on the audio if things got better.
They said the fan lower than that.
Okay, all right, cool.
It's hot in there, baby.
Yeah, it's on there.
It's hot. Summertime. My starting five, though. Oh man, that's a good question. I never even sat down and thought about that yet. But I already know we got Knox out there. We got Julius Randle out there. Who else we got out there? Damn, throw some names out.
Mitch Robinson.
Oh yeah, of course, Mitch.
Mitch.
Damn,
Some Loch Ness
how did I
monsters.
forget about Mitch?
How
My
you
bad,
gonna
Mitch.
forget?
Mitch, if you're watching this by any chance, I sincerely apologize.
How you
Because
forget
I'm a
Mitch?
big fan. Mitch, you're doing your thing. So Mitch is definitely out there. That's three
Randall.
so far. Yeah, we said Randall. Randall's
Okay.
out there.
Mhm.
Randall, Knox, Mitch. Who
Should
we
be
got
guard,
starting?
point guard.
Dennis Smith, of
Yeah,
course.
Dennis Smith,
Definitely
okay.
starting.
Okay.
Are we going to put Dennis at the 1 or the 2, though?
One.
That's the one.
One,
That's
right?
not. No, he hasn't even proved that he
Yeah.
can shoot
As
outside
two.
of
Exactly,
the Instagram
exactly,
videos.
exactly.
Not saying he
gotta
can.
play the one.
So who we going to put at 2, though?
That's the question.
I'm doing the RJ experiment first, and if it don't work,
I think that's the best route to go.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? For right now,
Yeah.
let's put RJ at 2, Dennis at 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and I'm gonna say somebody. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Terry.
Terry's in there?
No, he's not.
Oh,
he's not in there.
oh.
But he's like people are sleeping on Wayne Ellington. He's saying people are sleeping on Wayne Ellington. He's
I'm sleep.
a great 3-point shooter.
yeah, I'm a great 3-point shooter too.
I mean,
Are
I
you?
don't
You
think
got
Wayne
Phil?
Ellington really
Come
cracked.
on, I got
nuts.
mad for follow me on the slickest nigga.
Oh man,
You know what I
Ryan
mean?
said he got jumpers for days,
Come on,
man.
man. I'm lucky lefty all day. It's nothing. It's like
Lucky left. Oh,
I'm
you
just
took right
waiting for
in.
them to pass me a contract real quick. You know what
I
mean?
think my
Like,
5 is same as yours. I'm going RJ with the experiment.
Yeah, I
Even
agree
though
with that. I
It
agree
may
with
not
that.
be a perfect fit in the beginning. Like I said, to me, they're two talented guards. Work
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
You know, DSJ, Mitch, Gotham Lob all day. That's going to be the first play of the game that we run a season opener against the Celtics on Cannon's head.
Yeah.
Right on Cannon's head. That's how we're going to
Oh,
set
yeah.
the tone.
Yeah.
Gotham Lob on him.
I'm just saying. Last time Randall faced Cantor, he dropped 45.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm just
He's going to bully.
Just
He's gonna
saying.
bully.
He did.
Randall's
It's
going
gonna,
off.
It's going to be a battle of wills.
Randall's
I'm
going
looking
Let
off.
me
forward to
say
that
this.
matchup. Yeah.
Respect to Cantor, yo. I'm a Cantor fan, yo. I respected him when he was in the orange and blue. Everybody wants to be iffy about it. Cantor, I respect you. Thank you for coming through. You kissing the floor was a little extra.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
a little extra.
Yes.
But you still my guy.
First
Thank you
year,
for coming
Cannon, great.
through. Yeah.
Loved him.
Yeah.
Tenacity. He brought that warrior mentality
Yeah.
in the millennial age. Second year, it was too much whining and
You know what
too
it
much
was though?
talking,
I
man.
think all that political stuff that was going on.
Well,
I think
that
that was
too,
huge,
that too,
yo.
that
That was definitely
Yeah.
affecting his game. That was affecting his whole mentality.
Yeah.
But again, I am a Cancer fan. So
I give him credit for handling that.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah,
I give him credit for handling that. But I think
Yeah.
the basketball part of it, I thought he threw us under the bus too many times. I thought he threw Fizdale under the bus, just complaining after the games. You know, you gotta keep that in house
yeah,
because
yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
things start to spiral out of control.
Yeah.
And you saw Fizz kind of did what he had to do, kind of feeling like Fizz kind of blackballed him
Right,
with
right.
the kind. It just
Even though he had to.
he did. He did.
You know,
So
Cantor liked my Cantor merch, so shout out to Cantor.
yeah,
But-
he did repost a couple of our joints over the last season.
yeah, my phone case and
Yeah, he
But
did.
I will say the same thing that CP said.
Yeah.
You know, I was a Cantor. I was defending Cantor for the longest, and then when he started complaining to the media and
Yeah.
kind of demanding a trade on camera, I was like, oh man, you're making it hard for me out here in these streets,
Yeah,
Cantor.
it's tough.
He's making it
my
hard
guy,
for me.
Cancer.
Yeah, it's-
I see you, Cancer. I saw you at least.
Facts.
Now you on this
How we
Boston.
look on
thing.
Barry?
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't hate Cantor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I
don't
Not
hate
at all,
Cantor,
not at all,
but-
not at all.
I was definitely annoyed. I hate Jerome
Still, still
James.
good?
That's what I hate. I'm sorry to bring you back.
Wait, what you say?
I said
Jerome James.
I said I hate Jerome
Oh
James.
man, yeah. Please,
That's
bad.
crazy.
That's a bad.
Yeah, no,
name.
I'm not even gonna say nothing. on
Facts,
Jerome
facts,
James.
facts.
God bless him.
Yeah, man.
Have a
Here you
good
go.
day, brother.
Let's go another in the chat, and then what time is it right now?
We got 9 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, let's go another in the chat, and then we'll go rapid fire.
Alright, so people are asking what should the roles for Bobby Portis and Marcus Morris be?
I like Marcus Morris
Yeah.
more than Bobby Portis, quite honestly.
See, I was saying in the beginning, okay, start Knox just to see second year progressions.
Yeah.
But if Marcus Morris is only here on a 1 year deal,
Let him
I'd
play.
rather
Let him play.
let him get the bulk of the minutes.
His
It
ex.
brings more balance to the lineup. Somebody that you know what you're gonna get on
Yeah.
both ends. That that can spread the floor for you more consistently. And then you see at the trade deadline, you see
See what's going
he's
on.
available. What you got? Can
Right.
we get a first round pick, low end, out of him? Can we get a younger piece? Whether it's in the front court or the back court, more defensive minded. So I would go with Morris at the starter. I would go
Okay.
Morris as a starter.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him start, but I feel we need to give Knox his time, yo. Like,
That's-
you know what I
yeah,
mean.
I agree with that.
Knox needs to, because Knox is nice. He's nice. He's nicer than Frank. You know what I mean? Let him shine.
More
real
promise
quick.
to me.
Exactly. Way more promise than Frank. So I would still probably go with Knox starting over Morris. I would like to see Morris get some good minutes,
Okay.
but I would definitely have Knox starting over Morris.
I'm going, I'm going Morris over Knox. Everybody see my starting five. I'm going Morris over Knox. Offense, defense, two-way player.
Yeah.
Knox is showing some promise. He showed some promise in Summer League. He showed that he can move the ball better.
Yeah.
He's even tried a little bit more on defense, but I feel like Morris' experience is going to edge him.
Defensively,
Knox.
especially.
Yeah,
especially.
Definitely.
especially
And
defensively.
IQ.
Yeah.
IQ.
And I feel like he's gonna show Knox ropes a little bit. And you know what? Even though if he does start, it's gonna be more about minutes, man. Like Morris hasn't been playing 30 minutes a game, so it's probably gonna be halfway split with the minutes anyway. If you really think about it. It's gonna be
I feel like from an IQ standpoint, having Morris out there can kind of bring that little balance. You know what I mean? That balance. Like a lot of these guys are wild, man. DSJ wild. Like Mitchie's not really together. RJ can be up and down. You know. I said DSJ, so I think Morris can kind of bring that veteran stability to the lineup. What Lance was doing, but way better.
Yeah,
but way better.
Woo, I forgot.
100 times. Yeah. Hall of Fame levels better.
Right.
I forgot what article I was reading. I was reading an article about the effect of DeAndre Jordan had on the squad, and it was talking about Fizz was able to run more complicated offenses and defenses when DeAndre Jordan was here because he's a veteran. He's used to seeing different schemes,
right?
And so they're used to playing more different schemes of offense and defense. And I feel like that's the effect that these veterans are going to have on our squad. Yeah. And I feel like that's
particularly to me, Morris and Taj.
Exactly.
Taj. Definitely.
So I think we're going to be able to run more complicated offenses and defenses, and the kids will be able to learn from them. And even if Morris gets traded by trade deadline, I think he will serve his purpose. Knox will get better, just like Mitchell Robinson got better when DeAndre got it.
And how about Portis? What do you think about Portis?
Portis, I'm rooting for Portis, man. I'm rooting for Portis. I read that article on him talking about how hard he's been working. He's lost weight trying to play better defense. He's another one who's improved every year. The 3-point shot, he's been shooting I think he's shooting close to 40%.
Very well, 40%.
Which
over
is
40.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And knowing that the Knicks were last or like next to last in the league in 3-point percentage, he's gonna serve a great purpose, stretching the floor and opening up lanes for people like Dennis Smith Jr. and all our guards who really can't shoot yet.
See, I think he was the one piece that I was like,
iffy on.
He did crowd the rest of it because, like I said, you got Mitch at the 5, you got Randall, who I think at some points you could play at the small ball 5, especially if he's stretching that floor.
Yeah.
You know, you could play Randall at the 5. And then Morris at the 4. You may need Knox at the 4. So I thought Portis was a little extra, but I think the fact that he could spread the floor, you'll need him at some stretches to get some offensive firepower. Defense, we'll see what happens. I like that he's a hard worker. I like that he's gonna bring that physicality. I like his attitude, but he might have been that extra piece that's like, may not have needed.
And RJ is Jamaican and he's Haitian, so Caribbean connection. Talk about six, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good.
That's it, man.
How y'all feeling about Mitch though? Like, because I feel like we're not shedding enough light on Mitch. Like,
I love Mitch.
Mitch.
I love Mitch.
This is gonna be his season. I feel it.
We not shedding enough light on Mitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
There you go. I love Mitch. I feel like the point guard, I feel like DSJ, it's up to DSJ to make him better.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see his independence on the offensive side of the ball like we want to see it. I don't know if that's going to be his game, but it's definitely not there yet.
Yeah, no.
You're going to have to set him up, the lobs, the putbacks, the rebound, you know what I mean? Yeah. Defense is obviously going to be his calling card, and I think that'll be there.
That's
and we just want to see some more discipline from the defensive end.
Yeah. Where's the 3, man? Where's the 3 in some of these?
I don't think that's ever going to come.
He said he was working on it all summer.
I saw him say that.
And he ain't shooting not one damn near 3 this whole summer league, man. Shoot the 3, dog. Shoot it when you open.
I don't even think I want him to shoot the 3, quite honestly.
Just let somebody else do it.
You got a whole lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Leave that 3 alone, baby.
Yeah.
Leave that alone.
Don't listen to him.
Leave it alone.
Don't listen.
Mitch, listen to me. Listen to me, Mitch.
Don't listen to him.
You're amazing, bro. Just stick to what you're good at. Stop trying to add all this extra stuff right now. Save it for a couple years down the line, man.
We'll see how it works.
Just a standstill 3 wide open.
How often is that going to happen, though?
I mean, the modern NBA when from 5s don't go out there, he's not known for shooting 3s. It can happen.
Facts. All right, let's go rapid fire and then we'll wrap up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. If you're a diehard Knicks fan, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Word.
This is the #1 show for the fans by the fans. CP from Knicks Fan TV. My man Jay Elsman, Nick of Time Show. Knicks super fan Ryan Saunders. We just took a tour of Ryan's crib, seen a whole bunch of dope Knicks collectibles.
Facts.
It was a real cool time, so we definitely appreciate you,
Check
Ryan,
the
for
chair.
hosting us.
Check the chair, my Jones.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Absolutely.
that?
Appreciate it.
All right, so let's go rapid fire, man. What your favorite nigga all time?
Favorite nigga all time?
Raymond
LJ.
Felton.
LJ.
LJ. LJ.
Okay.
All
Raymond
right.
Felton is my most underrated nigga.
Most
Okay.
okay, there you go.
That's
most
a good
underrated.
yeah.
Most
So
underrated
who's your
nigga all
most
time.
underrated?
My most underrated. Oh,
That's
I
a
haven't even
tough
thought
question,
about that.
man.
Really,
That's a tough question.
Get back. I like that Raymond Felton answer.
Yeah,
but I don't
yeah,
want to be.
Felton's good.
I don't want to bite.
Yeah.
But I really like that answer though.
I'm
All right.
telling you.
Favorite moment.
Favorite moment. Ooh, 2012 playoffs game 4 versus Miami. We won by, what was that, 2 or 4 points versus LeBron, Chris
Yeah.
Bosh, and Dwayne Wade.
Wait, that was the game when it threw the confetti down?
Did they?
Were you
I was
there? You were
I was
there. You were there. You
I
were
was
there.
there, right?
That wasn't,
But,
no,
like,
that wasn't Easter, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like May something. It was
Yeah.
like on in May. That
Yeah,
game
yeah,
was. But that whole atmosphere in the garden, this
It
is
was
before
electric.
the renovation and all that, so
Right.
it still smelled like piss and
Yeah,
beer.
that
It was
authentic New York.
like
Yeah.
5 rows in front of me, somebody was about to fight. It
Yeah.
was, oh,
Nice,
man, that
nice,
was
nice.
classic.
Smell like a
Knicks.
project
Okay.
elevator.
Okay.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Who was your favorite team? What year?
Favorite? Oh,
Ooh.
damn, that's a good
Houston
question.
Screamer.
Yeah, you know, of course that 99 team
Yeah.
that
99.
went to the finals
Okay.
against the Spurs.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Mhm.
Let me just also say this, because people forget about my man Ronnie Turioff. And that was
Oh,
my
I
guy.
love Ronnie Turner.
That was my guy.
I love Ronnie Turner.
That was my guy.
I just like him because he got beards like y'all.
No, he brought a lot of energy to the
He did.
game.
He did. He was a professional
That
too. I
was
like
my
it.
guy. That was
Yeah.
my guy. So I just had to give a shout out to him real quick because I don't feel people.
You got
shout
Turioff
out.
jersey?
I don't. I don't. Now
I'm surprised.
Now you
Because
gonna
you got
make
everybody
it
in there. I'm
forward,
surprised,
man.
man.
Come on, man.
I'm
My
surprised.
bad.
Trying to spend more money, man.
So you said the Heat game was your
That was
favorite
my
game to
favorite
be in
To
person.
be there in the Garden to watch
Favorite,
that personally,
okay.
favorite of all time. Favorite Knicks experience period, of course, LJ's 4-point play.
Okay.
I remember that like the back of my hand. I was at my aunt's house in Jersey.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whole house went crazy.
Mhm.
Floor was rocking. It amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you would say because you met quite a few players, meeting LJ was the highlight of it. Yeah.
That's my favorite Knick
Yeah.
of all time. So to meet him was definitely a
Did you
pleasure.
cry?
No, I didn't, but I have a quick story.
Yeah.
When I met him for the very first time, before I went to the game, I was home watching Family Matters. And he was on the episode.
Serendipity, man.
He was on the episode
Serendipity,
with
man.
Steve
Willed
Urkel.
him to see you.
So when I met him, I told him, like, yo, you remember that episode you did with Family Matters? And he gave me the illest, ice cold look. Like, why you gonna bring up that? But that was my guy. Yo.
Yeah,
That was phenomenal. It was a great
Wow.
time
You
meeting
know
him.
to yourself, don't bring up Family Matters.
Don't. Do not. I actually have a picture. It's probably on my Instagram somewhere where you can actually see him ice grilling me after I asked him that
Oh,
question.
man.
So don't ever ask LJ about that Family Matters episode.
That's funny, man.
Oh, now watch everybody do the exact opposite when they meet.
That's funny. What was your favorite acquisition?
Oh,
Whether it's draft,
from
free
this,
agency,
from
anything.
this,
No.
period.
And period. Your favorite acquisition when he was like when he came to the Knicks, whether it was drafted or free agency, he was like,
That's
"Yo,
easy.
this is hard."
That's easy. Amari Stoudemire. Thank you, Amari.
Okay.
I'm not coming back, bro. For coming to New York,
Yeah.
trying to make a statement. When you came here, you played your ass off. I appreciate Amari Stoudemire. That is my favorite Knicks acquisition.
Recently named Big 3 Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Amari Stat!
Still putting
Not
New
just
York-
on the offensive
half-court
end.
defense,
Crazy.
baby.
What?
3-on-3 half-court
Crazy.
defense.
Amari is definitely a staple in Knicks history.
Dan Tony can see you now.
What was the acquisition that you hated?
Oh, I know it. All right, I got mine.
Mike Sweetney.
No, yeah, that was terrible.
Mike Sweetney.
Mine.
Y'all
Oh,
remember
I got a
Mike
list of
Sweetney?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mike
Trash.
Trash.
Eddie Curry.
Trash.
Eddie
Trash.
Curry.
Trash.
He's not at the bottom, but he's
Trash.
Curry's
Who
trash.
else? I don't even want to keep shitting on it.
No, I'm saying
Jerome
the most.
James.
The most. All the
Jerome
big men
James,
we
yeah, of
had.
course.
since you
Andre
were there.
Bargnani.
Oh, man.
Oh yes. That was huge. I almost forgot about him.
Antonio McDice.
Everything. What's your wins prediction for this team this year?
Damn, you put me on the spot.
Because it's rapid fire.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real.
Because it's rapid fire. man.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real.
Mhm.
I'm thinking like 40-something wins, yo.
Woo!
I'm gonna be quite honest with you.
Hey,
I'm gonna be quite
bold
honest with you.
predictions.
I'm gonna be
Bold
I'm
predictions.
gonna be quite
Bold
honest with you.
predictions.
I'm gonna be
predictions.
quite honest with you. I'm thinking like 40-something this season. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We're gonna see what happens, but I'm going with 40-something. That's what I'm sticking with.
Okay.
We're gonna see at the end of the season. Y'all
We'll
gotta
see.
come
Yeah,
back.
now we'll see.
Come back, we gonna talk about
That's the
it.
first bold prediction, man.
We
We
gonna
going
talk
around
about it.
collecting
40
bold
something.
predictions. Wait.
That's the first.
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Is that a low something or a high something?
That is a low 40-something. It's not a high 40-something. That's a low 40-something.
Low 40s.
Okay.
Okay. All right, man. Yo, this was a dope episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pardon the technical difficulties in the beginning.
Man.
These things happen, but
We didn't
I
have it
think
here.
things stabilized, and I think we had a good show, man. We saw a lot of
Very
great artifacts that this guy has. This guy's
Yeah,
tried
man.
and true. Let's get that tattoo one more
Oh,
time,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
For the
My bad.
people
Y'all
that
got
missed
it?
it,
Y'all
man,
got it?
this guy's official. If you don't got it, it ain't. Yeah,
Y'all got it?
this guy's official. If you don't got it, it ain't. Yeah, you ain't a real Knicks fan.
Real.
Salute to my guy Ryan, man.
Yeah, man. Look at
Definitely
that.
appreciate it.
Thanks
Knicks
for having
time.
me, guys. I
Hold on,
appreciate
let me
it.
get
Yeah,
you back.
man.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you very much for having me, Knicks Fans TV, Knicks Omni fan, everybody, Orange and Blue crew. Nothing but love. Only issue I have is mostly our Knicks fans and Yankees fans, and we got to stop that. Mets all day. LFG.
Mets fans,
Let's
any Mets
go.
fans in the
Let's
chat?
go. Let's
Orange
go.
and blue unite.
Other than that, y'all already know what it is. Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all. Much love.
Absolutely,
Much
man.
love.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
And yeah, everybody in the chat, you can follow him at the slickest Nick 46. At
That's
Instagram.
right.
Yes,
Slickest
sir.
Nick 46. Follow this
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Right,
Jay
you haven't
just put it in
already.
the chat. The
A
slickest
lot of
Nick
dope
46.
Thanks,
content.
follow this
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Right,
Jay
you haven't
just put it in
already.
the chat. The
A
slickest
lot of
Nick
dope
46.
Thanks, man.
content.
Thanks for
You
having
know.
us in your crib,
Thank
man.
you for coming through. I appreciate
Yo,
it.
appreciate
Definitely
everybody
appreciate
for
it.
coming through. Ryan, my boy,
Yo.
JLC Nick Time
Word.
Show.
We here.
We out of here, man. Hit that thumbs up on
Have a
the
good one.
boys. Make sure you subscribe to
Word.
the channel. And we'll catch up with you guys.
Word,
next
man.
time,
Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. All 6 of y'all,
Yes, sir.
7 of y'all.
Do it from East New York. Appreciate it.
Hit
man.
that thumbs up.
John Hunter said, let's go Mets. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Sammy
See, that's what
Sosa.
I'm
Knicks Fan
talking about.
TV.
Appreciate it, Gary.
Nigga
Ruiz.
Time
What's
Show.
going on?
Thank yo, Craig.
You know what I'm saying?
Craig hold me down, dog.
Craig
Craig hold me
Burgess.
down.
Craig.
Shout out to
Holding it
Craig.
down.
Oh, he has the KOT podcast on
Mike
SoundCloud
Hawks. What up, Mike Hawks?
Yeah.
and Instagram. Shout out to
Shannon.
shout out to y'all, you too, yo. Y'all song, you hold me down hard too,
Yo,
dog.
she tattoo
I
artist
see
in
you
here?
in the, I see you.
You tattoo
I see you, man.
Is he in there? No.
Oh, okay.
I see you in the comments.
He
Shout
got
out to
a
you
Knicks
guys.
fan.
Shout
Oh,
out
I
to
like that.
me.
We being there.
All right,
Yo,
man.
KOT show, we
All right,
coming
we
back
outta here.
October.
Peace out.
Coming back. Don't worry. New content. We're gonna talk about Frank. We're gonna talk about preseason. Talk about everything.
Talk about Frank in the G League.
Yeah,
How he put him in the G League. He
exactly.
needs to be in the G League. Just put him in the G League just for a couple of months, yo. It's not gonna
We'll
hurt.
see. We'll
I ain't
see.
gonna pick up.
If he beats
Not
Alfred
gonna
out, he might have to go
later
there.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, Alfred is nice. But
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
you saw what he did last season with
He
people.
was a beast,
Yeah, he was a
yo. He
beast.
put some work.
If he wasn't injured for 43 games, he would have been playing.
Wait, who's that?
That's what I was- Alfred Payton.
Alfred,
Oh,
yeah.
Peyton.
Now, we didn't even talk about Alfred Payton when he was
Yeah,
there with
we
Julius
didn't
Randle.
really
Like
touch
he was
on
kind
that.
of,
Thank God he
They had
cut
a-
that hair though.
yeah, man. He cut the ocean spray hair.
Amen. Amen.
But yeah, yo, thanks for y'all, man.
Absolutely.
We out.
Oh, man, yo, good shit, bro. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.